Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander basketball in Somerville NTV. I'm Todd Harmon, joined by Jack Connolly. Jack, thank you very much for being back. I appreciate your return to us today, as we didn't have your insight last time, and we really appreciate your return today as we open out this game against the Revere Patriots. Your Highlanders taking on the Patriots. They lost to the Patriots by the score of 56-20 earlier in this season. Good job there by the Highlander defense. Or offense, I should say, as Elizabeth Morales went down for it, but the Patriots able to get it on the alternating possession. Highlanders coming in with a record of 1-6. The Patriots at 5-4, Jack. And things just difficult for the Highlanders with turnovers this
That
season.
has been the biggest issue all season, Todd, and not just for the Highlanders, many other teams. Refereeing games myself, I see a lot more turnovers these past two seasons due to the COVID problems with practice time, etc. So it's a problem plaguing a lot of teams.
No doubt about that. Two missed shots there by the Patriots as the shot is put up by LaGreca. No good for the Highlanders. So we remain scoreless early in this game as the Patriots are out here looking at their lineup currently. You've got number 10 out there, that's Carolina Botero. Number 12 right there with the ball is Bella Stamatopoulos. And the wing shot there by number 2, Long, Alasia Long, is no good. Shot there, no good. Rebound fought for inside, put back up by Velick, no good. Highlanders come away with a rebound. LaGreca running the point for the Highlanders, gets her pocket picked right there as DeSimone, Skylar DeSimone goes in, senior veteran captain for this Revere squad. On the line looking for the and one as the foul goes against LaGreca. LaGreca had an excellent game against Chelsea, and she led the Highlanders in scoring with 15.
Official Kevin O'Neill said that was before the shot on that one, Todd, so it's out of bounds.
On the floor was the call, so no points there. Foul against LaGreca. Shot put up there and made by Botero. First points of the contest. A little give and go there with Botero as she hits it from the foul line. Morales with it. Stickgold's pass. Corralled. So they work it around. There's Morales ball handling once again. Stickgold in the corner. Violet with the baseline drive. Goes up for the shot. No good. Weak side rebound pulled down by DeSimone. Bounce pass down floor to Lung. Good job by Elizabeth Morales as she D'd up really nice, got the body position there in front of Lung.
And it was a good move by the Revere Patriots, Todd, in that they got the ball up the floor quick. It was a quick pass to midcourt. The ball was up the floor real quick for a decent opportunity to shoot the ball.
It's checking in for the Highlanders is Shelby Duvall, number 1, turns it over right there. Shot put up, no good. And Stamatopoulos can't get it. Rebounds pulled down. And they're able to get it out as Benevento is able to get it to Stickgold. Stickgold's pass, looking to Morales. Morales has it. Morales looks down low to Duvall. Pass over, no good by Benevento as she tried the baseline runner there. Botero back the other direction. She'll pull it back out, think about the 3, and she will take it. And that is good for Botero. Botero owns all the points of this game so far, leading 5-0 are the Patriots. Pass up floor. They get it to Duvall. Duvall had Morales underneath, clapping for it. Instead, she went out to Benevento. Emma's shot is up, no good. Morales pulls down the weak side rebound, tries the little up and under move. That is no good.
Nice look up the floor.
Great look up the floor there. And a really good finish as well as Belma Velick puts that one home. She is a freshman for this Patriots squad.
Again, that midcourt pass opened up that opportunity, Todd, with that nice pass, and then the next pass up the floor, got it up there for that nice shot.
Errant pass right there by Violet Stickgold. So Patriots lead 7-0. A couple changes here as Aeneas Lopez comes in. Also Liana Orantes, number 5, checking in. 2-3 zone packed in there for the Highlanders. Botero shooting over top of it, no good. As Orantes comes away with it. Looking to trap her there. DeSimone stepped out of bounds with that one.
Very fortunate because there were 3 defenders there, Todd, not just the 2 defenders from Revere, but the sideline. As soon as the dribble was picked up, it was like 3 people were on that ball.
Sophia Good checking into the game for the Highlanders, number 43. Drive into the paint, foul's going to be called. As Orantes making things happen there for the Highlanders. I've got to say, the Highlanders looking much more assertive on the offensive end than I've seen them so far this season. They're driving towards the hole, they're trying to get shots up, and these things will happen. You get a foul situation.
And that's the name of the game, Todd. Put the ball, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That is correct, as Orantes' shot is offline. Back the other direction, the Patriots, and they left DeSimone out there. DeSimone misses it though. They fight for it on the interior. Good quick hands there, nice steal. As Lopez looks to get it to Orantes, and an errant pass there. DeSimone able to step in. DeSimone, an excellent court vision that you see right there. A little skip pass over, opens up the 3-pointer for Botero, but no good. Back the other direction, again is Lopez. Looking for help, finds Sophia Good. Good out to Morales. Morales kicks it out, Duval has it. Duval dribbles towards the paint, kicks it back over. Sophia Good thought about a shot, didn't take it. Shot is put up by Lopez. No good there, goes out of bounds. Highlanders last to touch it. I talked about offensive assertiveness. Looked like the Highlanders passed up a couple of open looks there that they could have taken.
Todd, and that's the name of the game. You get that shot, you got to take it, especially when there was no defender right there. There it is.
Patriots looking to get it to the interior. They do. Zvelik puts that one up. No good. Morales comes away with the rebound. Elizabeth Morales bringing it down floor. She drives the right side of the paint. Ball's knocked around. Sophia Good gets it. Tried to feed it out to Duval, but there was Botero. Botero now 2-on-1. Gets it over to DeSimone. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't DeSimone. Out of bounds off the Highlanders, as that was, let's see here, Stamatopoulos, I'm sorry. DeSimone will inbounds now. Botero feeds it back to DeSimone. The corner 3 put up, no good. Duval right in line for that baseline rebound. Orantes brings it down now for the Highlanders. 2:20 remaining in the quarter. Highlanders still looking to score their first points, trailing 7-0. Orantes feeds it inside. Duval taking the shot she'd passed up previously, but it's off the back iron.
It's just not dropping, and the opportunity was there. There was an example of good opportunity to shoot the ball there, Todd.
Nice look by Botero. She got DeSimone down flashing in the paint. DeSimone flashes open. Great look by Botero for the 2. 9-0 now the Patriot lead. Just under 2 minutes left and a timeout is taken. Jack, they're trying. They're being more assertive. They're not turning the ball over as much as we've seen as well. However, at the same time, those shots aren't falling yet.
They're just not dropping. But the good news is too, thankfully, there's not a full court press going on. So it's much easier for the Highlanders to get the ball over midcourt. They've had several just total misses. There have been some air balls, but at least the shots are going up. I've got unofficially 6 turnovers so far in the game, and those are obviously what plagued the Highlanders most of the season so far. Those are shots you don't get to take when you turn the ball over like that. But so far, with Revere having not an easy night for them to score either. They've made some nice plays, resulted in a couple of threes. So it's an opportunity for the high school to get back into it. Looks like we've got a complete line change here from what I can see here.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like we got number 3, Emma Benevento out there for the Highlanders. Number 12, Daniel Ramadan out there as well. Violet Stickgold, number 21. Number 20 is Mia Pacheco. And I missed one in that hit list. There we go. It's Alana LaGreca who will be receiving the inbounds. You know, you talk about the turnovers, Jack, and I was talking to Coach Sheila Freitas-Haley, Highlanders coach, before the game. She said, you know, you can't win in the GBL if you're going to turn the ball over 30 times a game. So she was trying to set the ceiling at 15 turnovers, and they're well on their way to meeting that and going beyond it, unfortunately. As Pacheco's shot is up, it's no good. Ramadan, great positioning there on the rebound, able to box out Patero and gets an over-the-back foul called on Patero. So a great job there by Ramadan.
Even though it was a miss, Todd, that was one of the best looking shots we've seen. The shot was up, hit the back rim, looks like a little bit of an adjustment, and hopefully we're going to see a little more of the ball going in instead of bouncing out as it has been so far this first quarter.
Pacheco did get 6 points against Chelsea earlier this year in the Highlanders' lone win of the season. Inbounds knocked away by the Patriots. Ramadan will do the honors once again. 1:40 remaining in the quarter. Highlanders looking for their first points. LaGreca gets it. She'll turn around. 4-footer up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Stamatopoulos.
The effort's good, Todd. The effort's good, but we just haven't seen any results yet.
I want them to remove the lid from the basket over here. Baseline drive there for Lung is no good. Putback attempt is no good, as well as Velik tried to get that one back up. Back quickly the other direction, Emma Benevento. She's down in the corner looking for help, and Pacheco gives it to her. Top of the key now, Mia has it, working against Patero. And a double team comes over. Stamatopoulos almost got the ball free. Benevento with the baseline jumper, no good. There's Ramadan on the boards once again, feeds it to Stickgold. Stickgold's shot is no good. Out of bounds off the Highlanders. Ramadan doing some tough work on the boards right now for the Highlanders.
And it's unfortunate. There seems to be a force field around that basket right now, Todd. It just does not want to drop through.
9-0 the score. 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. DeSimone has it. They'll feed it inside to Velik. Now Patero gets it on the left wing. A little crossover behind the back for Patero, frees up the pass, and there's Velik down on the block, puts it up and in.
Very nice move as she spun left and put it up off the backboard, Todd.
23 seconds remaining, and there's another turnover for the Highlanders, unfortunately. Back the other direction, as DeSimone's going to get fouled there. Emma Benevento with the foul. It's going to be Emma's first. DeSimone at the line for the 2 shots. Off the back iron on the first. That one in. 12-0 now the score. 17 seconds left in the quarter. As LaGreca gets it taken away once again, DeSimone feeds it over. Stamatopoulos can't get it up and put it up. Looked like it bounced off of her fingers a little bit weirdly there.
Lost control there, I think, Todd. You're right.
So the Highlanders will get it. 8 seconds remaining. Stickgold will inbounds. Gets it to DeSimone. Or I'm sorry, not DeSimone. Benevento. As she feeds it forward, trying to get a shot off, I think it was LaGreca, but that was no good. So 12-0 is the score after the first quarter of play, Jack. And that's a frustrating score because there are good things to be pulled from what we saw the Highlanders doing in that quarter. They were more aggressive on the offensive end. They were taking shots that they were finding. They were passing some open ones up, but they were going ahead and taking some shots as well. And on top of that, some good work on the boards by Ramadan that we saw late as well. So some good things to pull from that first quarter, but they're down 12-0 on the scoreboard.
And again, Todd, the same old issue. We have 8, by my count, turnovers that potentially could have been shots. There have been some very good shots taken in the last couple of minutes. Unfortunately, the ball rolled around the rim and went out. A lot more aggressive, as you mentioned, and it should be a little closer than this, but still, Revere has not exactly had a terrific night either. They've missed a lot of layups, and they've missed quite a few shots, so it's an opportunity for the high school to get back into this game as we start the second period.
You know, one adjustment that I've seen in this game offensively the Highlanders are doing as well is number 4, Elizabeth Morales, who has been used mainly on the low post, in previous games that I've seen, and I've enjoyed watching her down there. She has some nice moves in the low post, but now they've got her out as a primary or secondary ball handler on the wing, and she's being very effective out there. Unfortunately, right there, a turnover by Orantes. DeSimone takes it in, puts it up and in.
And that point guard position is so critical, Todd, because that person should be controlling the offense, and it was just a little bit too easy for have that ball stolen on that last play.
Elizabeth Morales gets it over to Duval, who fed it back out to Lopez. Now Morales has it, and she took a step, thought about taking a pass, an entry pass to the interior, thought better of it, and took a step as that indecision cost her a turnover. 14-0 the score. Highlanders still trying to get on the scoreboard. As Patero takes the three-pointer from the left wing. Lopez cheated out looking for the steal there, left Patero open for that three-pointer, and she hits it. That's her second three of the contest. 17-0 now the score for the Patriots. Orantes brings it all the way around, puts it up, no good. Morales gets it back. Orantes from the right wing. Her three-pointer is no good. DeSimone is out and running. Pacheco trying to steal it from behind. And DeSimone thinks better of it. Feeds it off to Velick, though, and the freshman puts that one up and in.
Good give and go on that one, Todd. She got the ball right back, took it in for the easy layup.
Velick showing some touch, finishing around the basket. 19-0 now the Patriot lead. 6:30 remaining in the first half. Just a lack of court awareness right there is going to cost him a turnover, as Orantes just backed all the way back over the half-court line.
And that's one of those errors of omission. You should know that roll backwards and forwards, and to step back like that was just a brain freeze.
It's Manceo in. Try to get it to the interior. A couple changes here for the Patriots. It's Oliveira also into the game for the Patriots. Elizabeth Morales with it at the top of the key, feeds it out. Shot put up by Orantes. Her corner three, no good. Long rebound comes right back out to her. She'll put it right back up from the right wing. The shot is no good. Lopez saves it from going out of bounds. And the Patriots the last to touch it is Lopez with a really nice job saving that one from going out.
Nice athletic move to reach up, and before she hit the floor, she tapped it back into the playing field.
Duval inbounds it. Orantes almost gets it stolen away. Skylar DeSimone, just a difficult player to deal with. Highlanders looking to inbound now again. Third time's the charm, as they like to say, as they look to get it to Pacheco. And Lopez and Patero, looks like they hit heads there.
Looks like number 10 for Revere. Patero collided, and there was pretty good contact. And Ace Lopez is banged up quite a bit.
Yeah, Lopez down after hitting heads there with Patero.
And some people, how come that wasn't a foul? Because both people were going for the ball, and the official's eye, he didn't believe that there was an advantage by either particular player. It is a contact sport, and there was no call on the play. But right now you can see that she was shaken up pretty well.
Oh yeah, no question about that. Lopez helped to her feet here. All right, go ahead and get her checked out.
This most likely will be the concussion protocol will be likely.
No question about that. And like you said, Jack, it's a 50-50 ball in this situation. They're both going for the ball in this situation. They happen to collide heads. It looked like obviously Anais got the worst of it there. Hit more in the temple area. I think Patero got maybe more her jaw was where she was reaching, where the contact might have been. So,
and from our point of view, there was clearly no intentional push or shove from either side. So it was just both athletes going for the ball.
Yep. We're going back to action here as the Patriots lead 19-0. 5:45 remaining in the first half. as Nisrin Seacat into the game number 1 for the Patriots. DeSimone over to Seacat. Out to Lung, her baseline drive. The runner is up. It's no good. Duval off of her hands on the weak side. Saved from going out of bounds by Mancio. DeSimone will kick it out. Back to DeSimone. Get it over to Lung. Lung will take the 3 from the corner. No good. And Morales comes away with the rebound. She's running the floor, defended by DeSimone. She will go up for the runner. It's no good. Weak side rebound put back up by Ramadan. That's no good as well. Ramadan had checked into the game for Lopez. Pacheco reaching in there, trying to steal that one away. Couldn't quite get to it. Lung back to Mancio. Opportunity here. That ball stolen away. Orantes with it now. She'll spin off, try to take the jumper. That's blocked, no good. Down on the floor is Ramadan fighting hard.
Great effort, Todd, great effort. Just not being rewarded with balls going in the hoop. Very frustrating, I'm sure, for Coach Haley right now.
No question about it. Alternating possession, the Patriots will get possession. As Benevento and Stickgold coming into the game. DeSimone. They're working around the perimeter. The entry pass from Lung. Back out to DeSimone. Her three-pointer is up. It's no good from the top of the key. Duval comes away with it. Dangerous pass there to Morales, but Elizabeth able to control it. Highlanders still looking for those first points. Possible carry, but she got away with it. There, she's not going to get away with that one, though. Trying to do a crossover. Carried it a bit of the ways. Another turnover for the Highlanders. 4:10 remaining in the half. Highlanders still looking for points. Patriots on the offensive end right now, leading 19-0. Violet Stickgold out very strong defensively, a little too strong, as she was out on Mancio.
I mean, a lot of that defensive frustration is the fact that they haven't got a basket yet, and I'm sure they're being very competitive, trying to grab the ball just a little bit too assertive on that one.
Out on the perimeter, Mancio defended by Duval. That one's stolen away by Stickgold as Violet has it. She's defended by DeSimone. Stickgold down to the ground to save it. Out to Duval as she saves her there. Shot put up by Morales. Elizabeth's shot is no good, and DeSimone with great positioning there for the rebound. A little no-look pass there by DeSimone. Shot is up, it's no good by Seacat, but Mancio able to get the rebound. Three-pointer up by Lung is no good, and Pacheco has it for the Highlanders. Highlanders trailing 19-0, 3:24 remaining in the half. Highlanders still trying to get on the board. Pacheco says, I'll put this one up, and that's no good, top of the key. DeSimone again with the rebound, and Stickgold's going to get called for the foul. As they say, she made contact right as DeSimone was making that drive from the right wing to the basket.
And the official was just 10 feet away, very easy for him to make that call.
.3:13 remaining here in the half. Highlanders yet to score, trailing 19-0.
And obviously, Todd, it's a lot easier for Revere now because they've got a substantial lead. They can play a little more looser. They can take a chance to throw the ball up the floor.
Yep.
They've got a decent lead, and that since the ball's not falling for Somerville, they can take a little more time, try and get the ball down low for a higher percentage shot. All the basics, they're not really shooting a high percentage, but because they're shooting a percentage of baskets close to the rim, obviously their percentage is very high.
3:13 remaining in the half. Revere leading this one 19-0. And you know, that's just the frustrating part about it for the Highlanders. As we pointed out, there are good things that they're doing on the offensive end. They've put up good shots. They've not made those good shots, unfortunately. But and the frustration gets there, and that's where you end up with fouls, for example, like we've had. With Violet Stickgold, for example, being a little too aggressive on the defensive end. It's DeSimone kicks it off. Seacott's corner three, no good. Pacheco. She is defended tightly by Lung. There was DeSimone looking to steal it away, as Morales had flashed open on the right block for just a second, but they weren't able to get it to her. Shot being put up, that is no good. Following her own shot has Benevento, but out of bounds, off of the Patriots. Duval will inbounds. They get it out to Benevento. Her shot is up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Oliveira. DeSimone sets the offense again. Long with the penetration, kicks it back out. Mancio feeds it to Lung. Lung driving into the paint, kicks it off. Oliveira's shot is up, it bounces around and goes home. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Patriots are getting balls that fall. Highlanders are not. Benevento with it now. As it's going to be called. Reach in there by Martinez.
Martinez is being a little too aggressive there. You got a comfortable lead. There's a short amount of time left in the period. You don't want the clock to stop. That was just a mental error.
Benevento's drive. She was looking for a cutting Duval. Instead, it's a turnover back the other direction, and Botero's not going to miss from there as she finishes.
Perfect example, Todd, of how to run the 2-on-1.
Minute 30 remaining in the half. 23-0 is the Revere lead. Benevento drives it down. Off the screen from Morales. Now Morales has a smaller defender on her. Kicks it back out to Benevento. Corner three is no good, and Duval has it. It's Benevento now, baseline drive. Nice seal there by Morales, but no finish there by Benevento. And Botero with it now for the Patriots. Botero feeds it over to Martinez. She's going to take an extra stellar step there and get called for the travel. Minute 2 remaining in the half. LaGreca now with it. Little crossover there and gets Botero. So LaGreca will go to the line looking to get the Highlanders onto the scoreboard with less than a minute remaining in the half. It's going to be the second foul on Botero. First shot by LaGreca, no good. And Alana gets one. Highlanders on the board with 50 seconds remaining in the half. 23-1 is your score. And LaGreca with a little hip check there, didn't get called. Botero on the left wing, defended by Pacheco. They're going to hold it here, try to pull some time off the clock. Seacott with the shot from the right wing. And that one goes off the rim and over the backboard. The Highlanders will get it. 32.8 seconds remaining here in the half. 2.8 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. As Benevento feeds it to LaGreca. Alana will drive it down the right-hand side of the paint. No call there.
Looks like the hand was about to go up and then it came down.
Well, Botero got into her a little bit there, but runner there put up is no good by Stamanopoulos. 4 seconds remaining. Botero gets it. Her runner is up. It's no good. Elizabeth Morales pulls down the rebound for the Highlanders, and that will do it in the first half of play as the Highlanders trail in this one by the score of 23-1. We will be back for second half action. You are watching Somerville Highlander basketball on Somerville EdTV. We are back at Broome Fieldhouse, where the Highlanders trail the Patriots of Revere by the score of 23-1. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Jack Connolly. And Jack, it's turnovers, once again, the story for the Highlanders.
And you know, we've been talking about virtually every night that we work, and that those turnovers, as we've said many times, every time you give the chance for the other team to get the ball by virtue of a mistake, bouncing the ball out of bounds, traveling, committing a violation, it's an opportunity that you don't get and the other team has. As a result now, as we were talking earlier in the first half, Todd, Revere has done a very good job of exploiting those turnovers. Unofficially, I've got almost 15 for the first half, which those are 15 shots that Somerville did not get and 15 that Revere did get. And they're making quite a few of those shots. So as a result, there's a big deficit in the score, and there is definitely a lid on the basket for Somerville. As many shots have dropped off or simply gone around and gone out and just been missed completely.
Now the Highlanders 0 for the field in the first half. Their only point coming from the line from Alana LaGreca, number 25, near the end of the half. As a leading scorer right now for the Patriots is Carolina Botero with 10 points. Balma Velik down in the low post has 6 points, young freshman there for the Patriots. Skylar DeSimone has 5 points and is probably assisted on multiple other baskets as well. And Marissa Oliveira has 2 points.
DeSimone handles the ball very well, Todd. And, a couple of the Highlander players could probably take a little bit of a clinic from her.
As Stickgold drives in, her runner's put up, it's no good. Ramadan down in the low paint with it, had it stolen away as she looked to get it to Benevento. So they have it up ahead to Botero, and there is Botero finishing around the basket. Orantes handling the point for the Highlanders as her pass is taken away. As Stamopoulos gets it, feeds it off to DeSimone. Her shot is put up, no good. Defended nicely there by Benevento. And a foul is going to be called. I think they got DeSimone with that one.
Yep.
She reached in against Stickgold. It's her first personal. Just underway here in the second half. Highlanders trailing 25-1. Stickgold thought about it from the right wing. Instead, bounce pass stolen away by Stamopoulos. There's DeSimone feeding Botero, but Botero unable to finish. Benevento back the other way. She looks to the interior. There's Ramadan. Shot is blocked by Velik. Ramadan got it back, but put it back up, and that's no good, and Velik able to come away with it. Out ahead, DeSimone all by herself, and she will put that one up and in. 27-1 the score now, as Orantes has it. Feeds it over to Stickgold. Errant pass there, almost out of bounds. Stickgold saved it back, but saved it to Lung for the Patriots. Lung drives into the paint past Stickgold, and she gets fouled there. So it's going to go against Violet. That's Violet's third personal foul. We're going to call that on the floor, previous to any shot. DeSimone inbounds it to Lung. Lung defended out there by Benevento. Shot is put up, no good by Botero. Morales has it now for the Highlanders. Elizabeth brings it across. Gives it off to Benevento. She drives into the paint. Her shot is up, and she is fouled by Velik.
Well, that's good to see, Todd, go into the basket at least. You got a chance to get in close, and she got fouled in this. Now we get a couple of free throws.
No doubt about it. 6:05 remaining. Highlanders looking to double their point total. First shot by Benevento, no good, off the front rim. Second shot, no good by Benevento. So the Highlanders still stuck at 1. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. So they tried to bounce it back to DeSimone. Patero able to get it back. Orantes almost stole that one away. Patero from the left wing. Her shot is no good. She's made 2 threes so far today. Morales being pressured. She's able to bring it back, but she gets called for another carry.
When that ball comes to rest, that's a very easy call for the official, and you can gain a big advantage that way.
So Elizabeth Morales picks up her second turnover on a carrying violation. As Orantes reaches in, unable to rip it away though. Shot is put up there, no good. Morales had position, but Velik reached over her back, almost ripped it away, but Ramadan there to save it for the Highlanders.
A lot of good energy defensively, Todd, but unfortunately it's just not coming the other end of the floor.
LaGreca going into the land of giants, gets her first shot swiped down by Velik. She'll try to work around her. Another shot swiped away by Velik. The young freshman doing some work down in the low block. It's Benevento, drives that one in. Her shot is up, it's no good. Down to the floor is Ramadan looking for some help, gets it to LaGreca. LaGreca's shot is up, it's no good. Stolen away by Orantes. Orantes puts up the shot, no good as well. Ramadan chasing it out with Velik. Velik able to pull it away in the corner.
Boy, a lot of effort, but no result for both squads on that one, Todd.
Pataro now with it over to DeSimone. That one's up, no good, off the front rim for Lung. As Ramadan saves that one, LaGreca's pass a little bit soft. Orantes with it now. As LaGreca gets that one stolen away, there's DeSimone once again. She'll go in by herself and put it up and in. LaGreca's fouled there. She was trying to work that one inside as Galvez picks up the foul. Pacheco into the game for the Highlanders, number 20. Galvez extra on the floor, she'll leave. Benevento with it now. LaGreca back over to Benevento, but there was DeSimone as she got out into the passing lane. Benevento, some quick hands there, able to knock it away from DeSimone.
And what was tough about that, Todd, it's a 2-3 zone, and the pass came right across in front. There was no bounce pass, there was no loop. It made it very easy for the defender to grab that ball.
Martinez's corner three is no good as Stickgold rips down the rebound. She is fouled by Seacott. .330 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders still looking for their first field goal. Stickgold with it on the left wing. Entry pass down to Pacheco. Nice move there. Pacheco, no good. She was unable to finish. Had a nice little post move there underneath.
Beautiful, right underneath, and just could not drop it in.
That should have been over and back. DeSimone established her right foot over the half-court line and then went back over. However, not called as she was in the midst of a scrum. Foul is going to go against Violet Stickgold. That's going to be her fourth personal. And shot is put up. It's no good by Doucette. Leah Doucette, number 41, new into the game. Morales with it now. Over to LaGreca. Her shot is up. It's no good. That was a 2. Benevento, the weak side rebound, came off quickly onto her. And Martinez was able to get it away. Seacott with it. Knocked out of bounds by Stickgold. Stickgold will take a seat. May have got a hand into her face. Duval checking into the game for the Highlanders. Seacott thought about the three, fires it over. Corner jumper put up, it's no good. Pacheco comes away with a rebound.
There you go, right to the basket.
Pacheco driving against DeSimone, backing her up toward DeSimone, backing her up towards the basket. Benevento double team there. LaGreca now puts it up. No good as it rims out. Rebound pulled away by Doucette. As they feed it forward. And miscommunication there. Martinez as well as Stamatopoulos.
Nobody back to defend when that ball came out, so it was a 2 on nobody. Thankfully, the ball went out of bounds.
Each of the Revere Patriots thought the other had it. And with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Highlanders have the ball, trailing 29-1. LaGreca, trying a crossover left-handed drive. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Highlanders. As Lung checks back into the game. DeSimone gets her first blow over on the bench. And the Highlanders will keep possession. I was wondering about that. Duval gets it to LaGreca. Alana with the baseline run. The runner is no good. Out of bounds, off of the Patriots. Duval inbounding again, gets it to Morales. Elizabeth puts up the shot off the bottom of the backboard as Doucette has it now. In against Pacheco. Nice job by Mia. She was able to block that shot. But then Martinez able to steal the ball away, put up the three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound being fought for. Benevento had it taken away by Stemopoulos. Shot was no good. Now Morales, a 1-on-3, and she's going to be called for a travel. Tried to play the numbers game the wrong way on that one.
I like the energy. She's at least trying to go to the basket, or just a little bit too much of a hurry and couldn't control the ball and ended up causing the turnover.
So the Patriots with it now. Seacott defended by LaGreca. Stamopoulos with it. Benevento out on her. Lung with it now. Back out to Stamopoulos. Her shot is up, no good. And Pacheco gets the rebound. And she will be fouled as Seacott reached in. That'll be Seacott's second personal foul. 5th team foul against the Patriots.
Now, I'm a little surprised, Todd, that Revere is being so aggressive on defense. You usually want to make sure the clock keeps going when you've got a substantial lead like this.
Great entry pass there by Benevento, but Morales' shot is no good as it rims out. The lid has been moved from one basket to the other.
There's definitely a force field in place right now.
As Lung's shot is no good. Martinez gets the rebound though. Feed it out to Doucette. Her three-pointer is no good, but Martinez gets it, puts it up, no good. 25 seconds remaining in the quarter. About a 1-second differential shot to game as Benevento has it into the right corner and dribbles the ball off of herself, out of bounds.
Yeah, the frustration factor is certainly setting in, Todd. You can see that it's just becoming more difficult to just handle some of the basic moves that you need on the floor.
17 and a half seconds left as Stamopoulos gets it over to Lung. Stamopoulos with it now. Runner, it's up, no good. Doucette down underneath, and Duval's going to get called for the foul from behind. And Doucette will go to the line, shooting 2 with 1.8 seconds remaining in the game, or in the third quarter.
Yep.
You know, Jack, there is a definitive difference when there is not a DeSimone or Batero on the floor in terms of dribbling the ball and ball handling for the Patriots. This is the opportunity to press, I would say.
This is the time you would like to do that. It's certainly only going to help your chances to pick up another opportunity to get the ball. And without them on the floor, it's a great opportunity.
Doucette, second shot is no good. Lung gets the rebound. No time to do anything with it from the right corner, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. The Highlanders still looking for their first field goal of the game. Great opportunities there as Benevento had an absolutely beautiful entry pass to the weak side down on the left block to Morales. And
there was no easy shot all night in that one, Todd. You're right. It was right under the basket.
Yep.
It's basically a gimme. It's the layup that everybody would make. And tonight where everything's rolling out. Everything's going out.
Everything's rolling out. It's just there are so many improvements that I'm seeing, little improvements that I'm seeing from the Highlanders tonight in terms of their aggressiveness offensively. I mean, heck, they've got 5 fouls against the Patriots here in the third quarter. That's all this Highlander offensive aggressiveness of driving to the basket and causing contact to happen by going aggressively for the basket.
And they've rebounded very well.
Absolutely.
Very well, Todd. They've been good positioning on the basket. They're playing a 2-3 zone. And they're not letting Revere have easy shots inside. The ones that they've made have been a result of good passing.
Yep.
But there's just a lack of ability to put the ball in the basket is the big obstacle right here tonight.
Yep. The finishes have not been there as the Highlanders trail 29-1 as we move towards the fourth quarter. Looking at the Highlanders on the floor, Violet Stickgold out there, number 21. She does have 4 fouls. That's the only foul trouble to speak of in the game. Sophia Good out there, number 43. Danya Ramadan, number 12. Ramadan has been phenomenal on the glass in terms of rebounding throughout this game. Mia Pacheco, number 20. And with the ball, Orentes, as she puts that one up, Liana, and that is no good for Orentes. The Patriots will get it. Highlanders continue to struggle offensively. As that pass, good quick hands by Orantes, but she can't take advantage of it. Doucette's able to collect it. Lung with it, and she's going to be fouled by Stickgold. Stickgold getting too close in there defensively, making the contact, and that'll be her 5th as she fouls out of the game. Let's see who the Highlanders bring in. That's going to be Emma Benevento checking in, number 3. As Lung has it here on the near side. She spins back down. Martinez with the corner 3, no good. Ramadan fighting with Doucette down on the far block. That's going to be a jump ball, alternating possession. Will stay with the Patriots. Tough fighting for the ball down there between Ramadan and Doucette. There's Doucette with the inbounds. Defended well by Sophia Good as well as Pacheco. Pacheco closed out nicely on Lung. Missed the shot there, but went off balance, so Lung was able to get her long rebound, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Benevento. She reached in against Martinez. So Lung with it now, defended by Benevento. Over to Doucette. Oliveira out to the corner. Martinez puts it up. No good. Doucette fighting for it. Knocks it around. Good has it. And she almost loses it away. Benevento down on the floor trying to save it against Oliveira. And it's out of bounds off of the Patriots. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Mancio, number 22 it was off of.
And Todd, there's an opportunity where Revere has only scored just a few points in this period so far. I think there'd be an opportunity to pick up a few more, but somehow it's just not been the Highlanders' night.
Good look there by Orentes as she went down to Ramadan, but the ball immediately stolen away. Quick hands that we see from Oliveira down low. And a foul is going to be called. As Martinez was going to the basket, Benevento is going to get called for the foul. That's her 2nd. Team's 5th. That will be called down on the floor. Absolutely, by the way, Jack, the Patriots have only scored 6 points here in the second half.
And again, the Highlanders are being aggressive defensively. They're trying to pick up the ball. They made a few steals. They've been good on the rebounds. It's just the offensive opportunities have just not paid off.
Travel there as Doucette changed her pivot foot. Good job by Sophia Good as she stepped up, stood tall right there, stopping any sort of drive towards the basket. Pacheco with it now, feeds it over.
It's a good shot.
Orantes' shot, no good from the corner. Ramadan gets it ripped away by Doucette. So they get it to Martinez. She goes down the lane. Ball is knocked out of bounds off of the Highlanders. So Ramadan will take a seat. Elizabeth Morales checking back in. It's Martinez with it. Kicks it back to Lung, over to Martinez on the right wing. Orantes is defending her. Pacheco out on the closeout, but shot right over top of her, making the three is Lung. Her first three-pointer, her first basket of the game. 32-1 is the score. As Liana Orantes running the point for the Highlanders, over to Pacheco. Mia's shot is up, it's no good. Rebound comes out to Morales. I'd like to see her turn around and put that one up when she gets that rebound instead of passing it back out. Not that that was a bad look for Orantes either, but
at this stage of the game, that's you have a chance, you got to put it up, and that was a tough foul. It was difficult for to reach across the officials right there to see that. That's not a smart foul on that particular move coming up the floor.
Yeah, Orantes gets that foul. As that's going to be out of bounds. So Oliveira could not save it. Defended out there by Pacheco. 5:30 remaining in the game. Highlanders trailing 32-1. A victory here would be getting a basket. And it's not for lack of trying, and it's not for lack of having looks. It's nice move there by Pacheco down to the low block. Shot is no good. Sophia Good's putback is no good. Morales feeds it to Benevento. She'll drive. Her runner is up, and that one is good. As Emma Benevento gets the first field goal of the game for the Highlanders. I mean, she just tripled the Highlanders' point total with one basket. It's amazing.
Well, hope it's a prelude of things to come, Todd.
Absolutely. As Martinez gets it knocked away for a second by Benevento. Gets it down to Oliveira. Her pass knocked away by Orantes.
Now you see there's still plenty of defensive spirit here with the Highlanders.
Absolutely.
They're going after the ball. They're not making it easy for Revere. It just has been difficult when it doesn't drop at the other end.
Seacott thought about it. She'll give it off to Martinez, and Orantes will steal that one away.
Nice play.
Liana feeds it forward, looking for Benevento. That one's stolen away by Morales. Elizabeth thought about the shot. Instead, she'll feed it back out to Sophia Good. Sophia puts it down on the floor. Baseline. Shot up. Sophia Good. And it's good.
It is good by Good.
So the Highlanders with a burst of offense. Trailing 32-5 now with 4 minutes remaining in the game. Orantes steals that one away, gets into the passing lane. Alana down, defended by Martinez, puts it up. She's fouled. So she will go to the line as Martinez gets called for that one. That's her second personal.
Well, I'm sure Coach Freitas Haley would love to get into double figures here in this contest, Todd. Just to say that there's been an opportunity finally to break through that force field that's been blocking all of the high school shots so far tonight.
That one's in for Orantes. First point for her of the contest. Second one up, no good. Rebound knocked out. And Orantes tried to save it, unfortunately just could not quite get to it. So Liana gets the 1 point there, 32-6 is the score. And that deficit, not for any lack of trying or effort for the Highlanders, as Alana LaGreca, number 25, checks into the game. Martinez's shot is no good. I mean, the Highlanders have played tough defensively. You can see right there, fighting with Oliveira for the rebound, Pacheco. Morales right there as Oliveira unable to get that home.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been very active defensively, and frankly, they've been active offensively. They've taken good shots. They've also not taken good shots. There's no doubt about that, but they've taken a decent number of good shots, and there's just been a force field. There's some kind of thing over the basket tonight. As Pacheco drives into the paint, tries to get that one up, and that will be a foul.
Good idea. She went inside, had a pass to the basket, and got fouled trying to do the right thing, get in close to the basket for the layup.
Oliveira gets the foul. At the line shooting 2 is Mia Pacheco.
Yeah.
Rolls out. Second attempt by Mia is up. That one bounces around, no good. There's Morales once again. She kicks that one out. Sophia Good fighting for it. Pulled away though by Mancino. Or Mancio, I should say. Seacott with it now, back over to Martinez. As Mancio's shot is up, it's no good. As Pacheco gets that rebound. Pacheco going all the way in, puts it up. She makes it, and she'll go for the line for the and one.
And exactly what you want to see. Somebody going to the basket, taking the opportunity that was there, making the basket, picked up the foul. Let's see if we can make the three-point play.
Pacheco's shot is up, and it's good. That's it. Everybody doesn't quite understand the N1 concept there. It's been a long game.
Yeah.
So the Highlanders 1 point away from that double digits that you were talking about, Jack. As Martinez tries to feed the inside. Nice active hands there by Emma Benevento into the passing lane. Pacheco forces her way past half court, feeds it over to Benevento. Benevento baseline drive, puts that one up. Morales fighting for it. She'll come away with it. Pacheco putting up the 3. Front rim on that one. Rebound will go out of bounds off the Patriots. 2:22 remaining in the game. Highlanders trailing 32-9. So get it to Benevento. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Sophia Good almost had it. Knocked it over to LaGreca. There's Morales with a shot. As she fought for the rebound as well, she will go to the line, shooting 2.
Morales has done a great job all night, contesting both offensively and defensively for rebounds, Todd, and that she was rewarded here with the pick up the foul here, a chance to pick up a couple of points here.
First shot up, no good by Morales. Second shot by Elizabeth is in.
It's an interesting concept. Instead of an arc, it's more of a line drive shoot, or whatever works for you.
Hey, if it goes in, it goes in.
It goes in.
And that is the double digits you were looking for, Jack. 32-10 is the lead for the Patriots as Sophia Good closed out nicely. Got a hand on that one, and here's Morales back the other direction. She's being defended there by Mancio. Gets a nice screen from Benevento. LaGreca now into the paint. Her runner is up. It's no good. Gets her own rebound, does Alana LaGreca. Puts that one up, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Again, the aggressiveness is paying off. They're picking up some fouls, and they have not lost the energy or the effort to at least take the shots, Todd, which you got to feel good about. Just a little difficult with 2 minutes in the game and a little bit of a deficit to come back from.
As LaGreca gets her second free throw of the game, her second point as well. She's 2 for 3 from the line. Another shot by LaGreca is no good. We're going to have a lane violation by the Patriots. Nope, by the Highlanders.
It's a violation because it did not hit the rim.
Oh, there we go.
It has to hit the rim.
I missed that it didn't hit the rim. I thought it kissed it. Mancio with it in the corner, defended by Sophia Good. Good got a hand in there. Sophia Good also having a good game out there.
She's done well. That running right-hander was one of the highlights to get this offensive spirit going.
That is correct. A Seacott defended by Benevento. They work it around. Martinez with it in the far corner. Continuing to working around the perimeter. Patriots, a difficult time with it's got to be said, their backup squad here, but a difficult time generating any points, getting any sort of penetration into the defense because the 2-3 zone has been very good for the Highlanders.
I mean, look at the point total this whole second half. The Highlanders have done a good job of playing that zone. Just offensively, it's not been a good night for them.
As Pacheco drives in, her shot is up, and it's good. Mia gets her 5th point of the game.
Mia having a good game tonight.
Seacott with it, Martinez. Long 3 put up, no good. Sophia Good with the rebound. And Benevento showing some speed there.
Yeah.
Little burst of speed by Emma. Got past Martinez. Martinez forced to reach in and cause the foul.
A chance to pick up some more points here. This has been a huge point output here in the 4th period based on how the first 3 periods went, Todd.
It's Benevento at the line 4-2 as they are in the double bonus. First shot is up, it's no good. Second shot by Emma, no good. Rebound tipped out by Pacheco, taken by LaGreca. And Alana looking to get it away. Fires up, pass really hard off of Benevento, saves it herself. Rebound pulled away by the Patriots as Galvez gets it. That one's stolen away by Benevento. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Highlanders looking to add to their 13-point total. And Benevento will go back to the line as Seacott gets whistled for that.
Good move, going to the basket. Had nothing but going to the hooping line. The moment she picked up the ball at midcourt, Todd, and made a beeline right to the basket. Pretty quick, got a chance to go up. Got fouled. Here we go with 2 shots.
First one off the front rim. Benevento, of course, got the first field goal for the Highlanders off of a runner earlier here in the 4th quarter as that free throw goes in. So that's 3 points for Emma, 14 for the Highlanders. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds remaining in the game. As they work it around. Out of bounds off of the Patriots. As it's going to go off of Mancio. Keep throwing an extra in.
That was just good extra effort on that play by Good in order to force that turnover, and here's an opportunity to hopefully pick up another hoop.
As they get it to Benevento, 5 seconds left. She drives the baseline. Her shot is put up. It's no good. And that will do it. As the Highlanders come out on the wrong end of this one by the score of 32-14. The Patriots come away with the victory. But gotta say, Jack, the Highlander offense was more assertive than I've seen it all season. They were doing good things on the offensive end. They were not getting rewarded for a large portion of this game until that 4th quarter.
And Todd, that 4th quarter right there, you just said it. They were putting the energy in at both ends of the floor. It was not going in, unfortunately, the first 3 periods. The 4th quarter, they did not lose the effort or the intensity. We saw how many times they went to the free throw line. The double bonus was in effect because Revere was fouling. The high school was making a very good effort to go to the hoop. They quintupled their point output in the first quarter, but it's a lot more respectable to look at the scoreboard now than it was at the end of the 3rd period.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 32-14 final score. You look at the halftime score, it was 23-1. Highlanders scoring 13 points in the second half, holding the Patriots to 9 points in the second half. A good job defensively for the Patriots. We want to shout out Ramadan. She had a really nice game down low in the block, rebounding the ball. Also a really nice job by Sophia Good down there. Same exact situation defensively as well as rebounding. Mia Pacheco, the leading scorer for the Highlanders with 5 points. She lit it up there in the 4th quarter with 2 field goals made. And again, Emma Benevento broke the scoring open with her shot. And Elizabeth Morales did a very nice job again on the boards and handling the ball early in the game. There are good things to be pulled from this, Jack.
I'd like to see Morales handling the ball a little bit more. She's got the ability. And the smart thing is she comes up the middle of the floor. How many times we mentioned people bring the ball up along the sideline. And when the defender comes up, now you've got the sideline and the defender to limit your activity. Come up the middle of the floor as Morales does. You've got a much better perspective. You can see the floor, and if somebody's open, you can pass the ball, and she's got that peripheral vision that it would be so helpful. Hope we see you using the ball a bit more.
And that's going to do it for us tonight from Bruin Fieldhouse. Thank you very much for watching as the Highlanders come away losers in this one by the score of 32-14, moving the record to 1-7. The Revere Patriots move their record to 6-4. The Highlanders, though, will be facing off against the team that they got that one against coming up in their next contest as they play the Chelsea Devils. Chelsea, of course, lost to Somerville 50-25 earlier this season, so an opportunity there for the Highlanders to pick up a win. Thank you very much, Jack. Really great to have you back. I really appreciate it. Also, thank you very much, Joe Constantine, our producer, as well as Bill Trudell, doing a great job producing and camera operating. I am Todd Harmon, and thank you so very much for joining us here for Somerville Highlander Basketball on Somerville Ed TV.